Welcome to this video. Here I'm going to show you another way to use a student assignment, and this is kind of the most high-tech, the newest way you can assign kids homework on Canvas. Now you'll notice I'm not in Canvas, that I'm in my Google Drive, and that's because I'm going to show you how to make Canvas and Google Drive play together to do a completely paperless homework system for your students. Now, the only thing that gets a little confusing is when you're trying to make Canvas and Google Drive play together, there's two different places where you have to deal with the privacy settings to make sure the students can see it. So here I am in my Google Drive. I'm going to start off here. I'm going to go find an assignment that I want the students to do. And so here's a Google Drive document with a really terrible assignment with really stupid questions. Your questions are going to be amazing. So, but you have some document where you have laid out questions. You want students to type in their answers, right? So it's like just an online worksheet. But what we're going to do here is, instead of you printing this out, going to the copier, running 100 copies, jamming the copier, getting angry at the copier, standing in line at the copier, then coming back to your classroom, handing each student their own paper copy that they write on and submit to you on paper, old school. Instead of doing the old school way where you make paper copies, the students receive paper copies that they write on. Well, I'm going to show you how to do this with Google Docs so that everything can be digital. They'll receive a digital copy that's different than your copy. They write on their own personal digital copy. They submit that to you digitally. So it takes all the paper out of it, all of the copy room out of it, which is also nice for you. Now, first things first, you want to make sure that Google Docs thinks that the students can see this document. So first thing, I'm going to go to my Share button up there in the top right. At this moment, I'm going to hit Advanced here. At this moment, I'm the only person that can see this document, which defeats the purpose. So I'm going to hit Change. I'm going to say anybody with the link can see it. And this is a little strange. I don't want them to be able to edit this document, because if I say that every student can edit this particular document, then they would be able to mess up my original. That's like giving them your original and letting them all write on the same one, which sometimes is what you want. In this case, it is not. So I'm going to say that they can view it, and now that should be happy, and I'm done here. I'm going to close that, and now I'm going to switch worlds. I'm going to go back to Canvas. So now I have the document ready, and I have it set up so students can see that document. What I'm going to do is, in an assignment, I'm not going to go through making a new assignment like we did in the last video. I'm going to repurpose this assignment here. So I click on this assignment. Once I click on that assignment, now I'll click the Edit to change the settings of this assignment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go change the submission type. Now everything's still online, but to do this through Google Documents, what you're going to say is you would like to use an external tool. That gives you this strange box here. You want to find the tool that you would like to use, and of course there are lots of different ones. We're going to focus on Google Docs Cloud Assignment is what you would like here. Google Docs Cloud Assignment. Now, again, if you've never dealt with Google Docs, it'll ask permission right here to deal with your Google Docs. You should only have to do that once, and it should load extremely slowly. I'm going to go, this is just peeking into my Google Docs. I'm going to go find that document I just had, which is right here. I will select him. I will say that's what I would like. I'll hit select again. It is linked right here. I have the due date set up. Remember how and when they turn into you. Those are the two important things. I'm going to save that, which takes me back to the assignment page. And there it is. It links everything up right there, and it's amazing. Now I'm going to navigate back to the course, which you can do there at the top by clicking the course name. Now, one thing that you have to make sure is, even though you set up the document so that students can see it, you still have to either publish or unpublish this assignment. So if you turn this off, students won't know that they have homework 2 that they're supposed to do. So I'm going to make sure not only was it shared appropriately over in Google Drive, but in Canvas the assignment itself is published so they can see that they're supposed to do that. So you're going to have those 2 different levels of privacy you have to deal with. But when students come in, they see that they have this homework. When they click on that, it's so amazing. Everything's right here for them. There's no copier involved. You can't jam the copier. You can't be in line in the copy room. It's all right here. When they click here, now I can't show you exactly what the students would see because they would have a submit button kind of right up here. But when they go here, what they're typing into, they can just type right here. They're typing into their own personal copy of that. So it's just like you went to the copy machine and handed it to them. As a matter of fact, the minute they click on this, if they went back and looked at their Google Docs, they would have a copy of this that's in their Google Docs that'll be there forever. So they can't lose it. Their dog can't eat their homework. It can't be in the wrong backpack. It can't be on their desk at home. It's right there. When they get done typing all of this, they're really typing in their own copy. They'll hit a submit button right there and it comes to you. So your original is unchanged. Every student received a digital copy actually in their Google Docs, but they don't have to go there to see it. It handles it all right here for you, and it's super streamlined and it's amazing. And so that is kind of the most high-tech, the newest way to do student homework, and you can do it all right there in Canvas.